Hi there, my name is Betsy Edmondson. This is a 15-minute seated yoga flow for seniors. Our peak pose today will be dancing Shiva. So we'll start sitting, not at the back of the chair. Let's sit nice and forward. So just your seat is touching the seat and the thighs are out in front and we feel nice and tall. Take a big breath in. And just release it out. And one more time, we're going to try and go in through the nose and out through the mouth. So we'll go. If you feel comfortable, we'll try 2 more with the eyes closed. If you're not comfortable having your eyes closed, by all means, leave them open. Now with our eyes open, let's feel how it feels to be nice and tall, nice and stacked up, so that you feel securely seated, feet flat on the floor, not too far apart, not too close together, just sort of right straight out in front of our hips. And our heels are going to be right below the knees. And put the hands on the thighs, and now we're just going to let ourselves slouch down as we blow out the air that we have in. Get all slouchy, and then inhale, growing up really, really tall, arching even a little if you like, and then let that air come out. And inhale, sit up tall. And when we exhale, we're going to make the sound of the ocean. And one more time, just sit up nice and tall. From here, we're just going to say yes and no with the head, but we're going to add something to that. We're going to take the hands and cross them this way and put them right here on the collarbone if you like. So we have the hands gently pressing against the upper chest and just a tiny bit pulling down, and the elbows can be relaxed. As we say yes with our head, it's important to keep the lips closed, and by holding on to the chest, we'll get a nice big stretch right here into the neck. Don't forget to breathe. So just inhale. And exhale, and you can have your mouth open for this part, or you can exhale through the nose. And inhale. And exhale. And this can be done on your own time. You don't have to go as slow as I am, or you can go slower if you like. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come right back to center. Drop the hands. You may either put the hands again on the thighs, or if you'd like to hold on to the sides of your chair, you're welcome to do that too. Whatever makes you have a tall, strong spine. So we're going to keep that really tall back. Try and feel the chin being level with the floor. So we're not going to drop down and we're not going to lift up as we just gently shake the head no. And right straight ahead. Super important anytime we're turning the head. We want the shoulders to be soft and relaxed. Be really strong in your back. And don't force anything. If today you feel like doing quick little tiny head shakes, that's fine. Just really feel what your neck is asking for today. We're going to take the nose and make little spirals. So we'll start with a little circle, and then larger and larger circles. And then gently stop, and we're going to go back the other way. Small circles. that gently get larger and larger. And you'll want to do 4 or 5 or 6 of these. And then just gently be still. Next, we're going to move on to the addition of the shoulders. So from here, we're going to add a bit of a swim to your day. So we're going to reach the arm out and up to the sky and reach back just in a slow, gentle version of the backstroke. Just all on one side. May make you swim in a circle, but nobody's watching. If you keep your face forward, you'll get a different stretch in the shoulder. If you let your head turn, you'll get a bit more in the thoracic spine, right there between your shoulder blades. Now from here, we're going to reverse. So we take the hand behind, and again, it's up to you whether you look straight ahead or you look back. Nice big circle. The speed doesn't matter. We're reaching the fingers long, but if the elbow is bent or if the shoulder doesn't allow the hand to come too high, that is no big deal. Let's try again on the other side. Nice big backstroke. And then keep that hand, reach it back behind, lift it up and over. And then just replace that hand down on your knee. And from here you can just, we've been sitting really, really tall. We've been right here, super tall the whole time. And from here, you can just let it all go and just let everything out. Release the back, relax your chin, relax your belly muscles. Take a couple of good breaths if you like. And then let's grow up tall one more time. We're going to add some legs here. First, we're going to start with just a bit of a march. So this is my left leg. As you're looking at me, it would be your right. So I'm going to say right leg even though I'm doing my left, just so that we're all doing the same thing. So we're just going to do a bit of a march. You can put your hands on your waist. You can hold on to your chair. You can do prayer pose if you like. We're just picking up the foot and putting it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release that. Now, we're going to add the next movement. So, I'm just going to keep my hands here because it's where I'm comfortable. Again, you have some choices. Here, here. If you want to raise them up, by all means, but I'm going to keep mine here. So we're going to pick it up, try and open just a little bit, bring it back in, and set it down. So we pick up, we open, we close, and recover. Pick it up, open, close, recover. Make sure that you're breathing up, open, close, recover. And take a moment to rest. If you want to wiggle those legs out, go for it. It's a lot of good strength in the hips, inner thighs. We're going to add something new this time. So pick it up, reach it out, bring it in, set it down. Pick it up, reach towards me, bring it in, put it down. Now I have my foot flexed, so I'm really reaching towards you with my heel. But if you would rather, you can reach your toe towards me. It's up to you. What I don't want us to do is to fall backwards. We're really working on those supporting spine muscles, inner thigh, outer thigh, hamstring, quad strength. So really the whole leg. And then now Just bring that down. If you like, release everything. Bring it up, and if you want to have a little windshield wiper with those legs, they can go out and in. They can go together, whatever feels good to you. Next, we're going to add our brick. We're going to lift up with the arms. Now, super important, do not lean so far forward that you're going to go face first off your chair. If you feel like you need to sit a couple of inches farther back, that's fine, as long as we have 2 feet on the floor. So we're going to take our block and reach it out and pick it up and then give it a rest. Now, sideways, that looks like this. We reach it up. See how my back is as long as it can be. And I'm going to reach this forward very far away from me, like I'm going to reach it out over the edge of the Grand Canyon without dropping it. And up we go. And then just relax. We're doing 3 of those, so we have 1 more. Reach it up. Stay tall in your back. Remember that your shoulders don't need to be up by your ears. They get to be nice and relaxed. Reach it out there. Bring it up and bring it down. You're going to let the upper body have a little rest and work the lower legs just a little bit. So here I am seated at the very front edge of my chair, and I am going to have my heels right below my knees, so everything is in a nice line. I have nice sharp angles everywhere so that we're really stacked up. So I'm going to pick up my toes, keep my heel on the floor, and lift the foot and put it down. And we're just going to alternate, picking it up, putting it down. Pick up the right foot and the left foot. Arms, again, hands can be on the thighs. They can be on the chair. If you'd like to just hold on to them in the center. Working right up the front of the leg. Start to feel that shin getting nice and warm. And now we're going to do the opposite. I'm going to pull my feet just a little bit closer underneath me so that my knees are now above the ball of my foot, that's above the toes. So from here, I'm just going to, toes are down, heel is up and down. Press the toes down, lift the heels up, and just keep alternating. Again, this is another one of those exercises that can be done at your tempo. The little trick I'll give you, though, is that it's not a good idea to do it too fast. You build your strength all the way up the leg in this exercise, really even all the way up into those inner and outer thighs with slow, controlled movements. So now we're going to pick up both feet and set them down, pick them up, put them down, pick them up, put them down. And then we're going to pick them up, and we're going to sort of, I call it twinkle toes. We just twinkle toes 1 foot, 1 step at a time, like you're wearing super high heels. Walk those toes out. And then when they don't want to go any farther, we just gently start walking them back. High-heeled shoes the whole way. And then gently put those feet down. Now, earlier, we had the block. We're going to use the block again to get into our dancing Shiva pose. So, this is one of my favorites, and the block is just to help you remember which hand to use. I am going to be using the block in my right hand and using my right leg, and then my left hand will come along later. So I am going to take my block and reach it behind me. It is up to you. You can either look straight at me or you can look at your hand. So I'm going to reach the block behind me and I'm going to reach my toe out towards you. And if that feels good, you can add a hand and reach out like you're going to have a handshake. There's a little handshake right there. And then we're going to put the foot down gently and bring the hands back together and then trade. So we'll take the block, reach it behind in a new hand, use that same leg, it's going to be that left leg, reach it out towards me, and then reach your front hand towards me like we're going to have a handshake, and bring it in and relax. That can be done quickly, better to be done slowly, and the leg is just reaching. If your leg, we're not trying to get it high, and we don't even care if the knee gets all the way straight. We're just reaching towards each other. Let's release the block, and now just take a moment to let your practice settle a little bit. So we're going to sit up nice and high, take a big breath in, grab a bunch of air with your arms, and let it all out. And one more time, big air, and let it out. You can just take a moment to rest right here, either with your hands in prayer position in front of your heart, or if you like, you can rest your hands with your palms up and just have a minute. Quiet relaxation. I hope you enjoyed our Dancing Shiva practice flow today. Thank you.